Hi, everybody. Welcome to Module 6. I hope you're all doing well. I am so excited about Module 6, and you're not supposed to it's like having kids, each module. You're not supposed to play favorites, but if I did, this would probably be my favorite. This is a organizational case study. Now, we're going to do a couple of school-based case studies as the semester goes on, but I thought for the first case study, I'd pick one that was really high interest and something for you to really start thinking about as leaders in an organization or aspiring leaders in an organization. So this is a classic case study put on by the Harvard Business School about a climb to Mount Everest back in the 90s. So it's really interesting. And there's some real life correlation to Cotter's Our Iceberg is Melting book. But this had kind of a tragic turn. So I really want you to enjoy the case study. I know it sounds weird because it's a tragedy, but I really want you to enjoy it and think of it from an organizational leadership lens. And in preparing to write a case study paper, 3 to 5 pages using APA format, right? I did download something that I got. You can't see it because I'm in my office, it's bright, but it's a case study, writing a case study, and I got it from Monash University. I found it online, and it's just a concise way for writing a paper on a case study. Now, if you're doing your dissertation down the road and you're using a case study format, that's something totally different. This is just to write an academic case study. I hope that resource is helpful to you. And one of the things that really gets me jazzed about this case study is it leads into another resource that I put in the files. That's where you can find the writing case study, and also the Mount Everest case study itself is in our files. So you can look at it, download it, and get it from there. But in the sense that organizationally, you've got a plan, right? We just read strategy and action in the previous modules. So what's our theory of action? What are our action steps? How do we get the entire plan put together? We're building a guiding coalition, right, Cotter, to make that happen. How do we do all that? And then we're ready to go. And then boom, it happens. How do we know it's going to work? And there's a great exercise that I've employed using my educational leadership teams called a pre-mortem. It's a pre-mortem protocol, and I downloaded it for you in the files as well. And it's a great protocol that you bring together your staff, and it's a quick, 20-minute, half-hour protocol with your team, and you've developed this great plan. And what are all of the things that could possibly go wrong, right? So that's basically the protocol. You've got a plan, you're ready to go, and you're actually looking at how can it fail. So it's a totally different way. Oh, wait, we're going to be glasses half full. How do we make it happen? It's a great opportunity to troubleshoot before trouble happens. So anyway, it might be something, a resource that you can use with your leadership teams and now or in the future, but I use it all the time, and I love it. And then one final resource for you. I know keeping the book club like Oprah going. This is the first module that I'm not pushing, Good to Great by Jim Collins, although I just mentioned it, so I guess I am. But this is a great, great organizational book. It's a quick read, and it's called The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team by Patrick Lencioni. I love this book, and if you're looking to lead an organization or come into a job where you're going to have to put together a guiding coalition or an organizational team, this is a wonderful book to read. It's a story, it's great, but the lessons and approaches that Lencioni uses they're really interesting. I did a book read with my department heads and assistant principals and dean of students. We were doing I was constituting this group, hiring new people, moving people around, and we did a book read with this, and then we've used this, we referenced this many years after we read it. So anyway, just something for you to think about, the 5 dysfunctions of a team. It's a great book and a great resource. So enjoy the case study. And I really look forward to reading your papers on this case study. And I'm going to open up a discussion board for you to share, kind of a brain dump to share your thoughts. But just like when we did the reflection paper module for strategy and action, it's nothing that you have to contribute to, but as colleagues, it might be great for you guys to share your thoughts and hear each other. So that's what we'll do. So have a great module 6, and we'll see you next time.